The girl walked into the sauna room looking nervous. She quietly left a small crack in the door, but didn't realize the man inside had spotted her. He walked up behind her and suddenly slammed the door shut, startling her. Still, everyone began enjoying the sauna session. But not long after, Mike, who was drunk, got up to use the bathroom. As he stepped out, he accidentally knocked over some items by the door. He casually leaned a wooden ladder against it, unaware that this one careless move would put everyone's life in danger. After using the bathroom, Mike passed out on the couch without a second thought. Meanwhile, inside the sauna, the temperature was rising fast. Lisa, overwhelmed by the heat, tried to open the door, only to realize it wouldn't budge. Charlie jumped in to help, but he couldn't open it either. That's when Anna, who suffers from claustrophobia, started to panic. She screamed at them, thinking it was some kind of joke, and begged them to open the door. Charlie tried to calm her down. He then charged at the door, slamming into it several times, but it didn't even shake. Lisa panicked and started yelling for Mike to help, but her cries were useless. The sauna was designed for heat insulation. None of their voices could be heard outside. The temperature kept climbing. If they didn't get out soon, they'd all collapse from heat stroke, or worse. Suddenly, they noticed a temperature controller on the wall, but after examining it, they realized it was only for adjusting heat, not an emergency exit. Worse, removing it would only make the room hotter. Furious, Lisa grabbed a wooden ladle and began smashing the glass window on the door, but her strength wasn't enough to break through. Charlie had an idea. He used the ladle to pry open the metal wires from the furnace. Wrapping his hand in a towel, he pulled out one of the hot stones and cooled it down with water. Then, with all his might, he hurled the stone at the glass, but it didn't even crack. The glass was made in China, shockingly durable. But Charlie refused to give up. He kept smashing it until his hands were bloody. Finally, the glass shattered. Lisa rushed to the opening, gasping for fresh air, only to find an even more terrifying fate waiting outside.